Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Chop Shop. It's your host, Kris Greer.
Hey, BG.
Hey, in the house. And here we are, 8:30, Friday night.
On the dot.
Right? It's a little late for us, but we
It's
are
all
here.
right. It's all right.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna chop it up.
Yeah.
We might even have a nice long conversation.
No, definitely, because what we talking about tonight, it's a pretty big topic. And I don't know if a lot of people are knowing about everything that's going on.
I think they've heard. I just don't think they know the extent of what we're bringing to the table.
Damn.
And that's what people are gonna be like, dang,
Yeah.
where y'all getting this info?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say right off the bat, because we're gonna try to give as much information
Mhm.
as possible. And you know what I'm saying? Like some of they're coming from sources, but at the end of the day, we can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
for our sake, we gotta say
You know.
like BG did, allegedly. So we wearing the allegedly shirts tonight, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we won't have to say too many times.
Right. But first off, it's been a good week for me though. I just feel like it was actually, I felt like a long week. Friday took forever to get here, but it was like overall a good week.
Yeah, it was cool.
But our girl, she's stating allegedly that Blueface, they took a DNA test. That's his baby.
That is Blueface's baby.
What do you think about that?
At least we know now.
Do we know? Because I need the proof. Even though
you don't think she lied?
Well, nah. She said it on live, even in front of him, and she ripped it up. So she didn't really show us, and he didn't deny it. Like you couldn't see him like that, but you hear him like he's on the live.
What is he saying?
He ain't denying it. He kind of laughing,
Here's the thing too. At this point, it's clearly gimmicky. So I just wonder if it's part of their show. Like, don't they still got their show?
I don't know.
I think they still do. I think they're like still filming it and shit. So
you think it's just? So
I mean, I do know Blueface is about his money. So
I mean, you told me something. He was on the line with his other baby mama.
Yeah, he said this nigga said that if the baby his, you know what I'm saying, and he have to take the baby, like, you know what I'm saying, he gonna get a baby to her. Jaden. Her name is Jaden. I don't ever know.
I think it's Jaden.
Jada,
whatever.
One of them. Jaden.
No disrespect.
Jada. Yeah. Right. But he said like he gonna make her.
He gonna what?
He gonna make her keep the baby.
You gonna make your other baby mama keep the baby?
That's exactly what she said. And he was like, well, if she fuck up, man, I gotta take the baby. Like, it's either that or adoption. And she said adoption.
But why can't what's her name? Krishan keep her own baby?
I think they're just foreseeing some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Lord Jesus.
I don't even think it's gonna get down to that, but it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Those two, like I said, gimmicky.
I do have a question with that though, because we were talking, we brought up other people as well, but why do men have that impact on women, where women are so weak to not make an ultimate decision?
Honestly, it's the way society is run. Honestly, like what young girls are taught. I don't even necessarily know if it's so much as being taught. I mean, it is, but it's more so they're following shit. You know what I'm saying? You got all these celebrities doing what they're doing. You got all these songs saying what they saying. Nicki Minaj say what she say. Cardi B say what she say. You know what I'm saying? Like Megan Thee Stallion say what she say. You get all these women who are promoting a certain like
persona.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it literally just has to do with sex. And that's what females are kind of like, I don't know. It's just like that's what they've been geared to promote. Is just in I don't even know. Like, fam, I don't know.
It's just sad because this has nothing to do with just celebrity. This is just overall. It'd be sad. Like, have your own mind. Yes, regardless if that man was like, let's just say in celebrity world, right? If that man was like somebody, right? I can understand why you're trying to keep a certain persona, but you still need to have your own mind within that.
But that's not taught, because at the end of the day, what is that? What is she trying to get him with?
But
sex.
But this make you more weak.
No, it does, for sure.
Like, and let alone if you have any kids.
Women are supposed to be smarter,
right?
You know what I mean? Like they're supposed to be like the ones kind of leading, in a sense. I get, and that's another thing also. Society as a whole has put men to be more superior. You know what I mean?
Even when they be in the wrong. Yeah. That man can be dead wrong and you will still support or do something to not, I guess make that your man upset. You want to keep them at a higher standard, or you don't even want to argue. If you feel like it's an argument, it's just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of just sticking up for yourself. Yeah. And then if you are a woman that has children, whatever.
It's fucked up. That's like it really is. Because you see, women like Krishan, and it's like Blueface is telling you right in your face. I see what he's saying. I hear him. You know what I mean? But clearly you don't.
But not even just Krishan. We got other people. We
talk
about a lot of. I'm just saying.
It's definitely other people.
I hate that. I hopefully it's got to be some. They talk about women empowerment so much, but do we really be empowering each other? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what sucks. Women this, women, we need to do this, do that, but ain't nobody sticking up and talking and learning how to deal with these struggles.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, that's how it is amongst men also. You know what I mean?
What you mean? What part?
Like, as far as it not being like discussed, you know what I'm saying? And issues not being brought up and handled, or like parents kind of, or maybe, like I said, I don't know what these people's households look like either. True. So it's like
how you were raised.
Yeah. So it's like the things that they have to know, you know what I mean? Not know, but you know what I mean?
But that's why I want to have I feel like, I'm gonna just put it out there for y'all. I want to have a topic with like mothers. You know what I mean? And I don't know when we'll discuss this, you guys. We putting stuff together for y'all, but I do want to talk about mothers because I've been wanting to know, like, do y'all have these conversations with your kids?
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's a male or a female.
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all teaching y'all sisters out here to prepare for life? Yeah.
Because I was kind of watching I was just watching one of the lives, and it was just like, to me, I was thinking, at what point do you make a change? At what point do you stop thinking the foolishness is cool and that is actually foolishness? When does that light switch for you? For you to stop doing the shit, you know what I mean, that's keeping you from excelling. I'm not talking about financially, but spiritually, like.
That's true.
Like, what keeps you from that? Because, like I said, he be saying some crazy shit to her. And even for him, at one point, does the shit that you're doing and saying become not cool for you either? At what point do you switch as Blueface and like say to yourself, like, hey, maybe the way I'm doing shit really isn't like.
Are you gonna tell your son and daughter, like, that's okay. Are you even going to talk about those
No,
things? Like,
well, at this point, no. But eventually, like, I don't like. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I've never been in a frame of mind to where my mind's been like blue faces. Mm-hmm. So when I see the shit that and hear the shit that he does, it's like, right, you're a fool, bro. Like, I get you think you're cool, but like, you're a fool for real. You know, I've never been at that foolish state of mind for me to have to switch over and think the way that I'm thinking now. I've always kind of like, that was always not cool to me. So it's like, when does that not be cool for somebody? How does that change for somebody? I don't know. That's what I be thinking.
Even within that, going to the topic of tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
Women, right? Like Kim Porter. Right?
Yeah.
She had a book that she was about to put out, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly, like, I want to know, like, I wonder what's going on with that. Like, were you speaking a lot of up?
Shit. Yeah, she was about to out everything.
In a disrespectful type of way, or just letting me know what was really going on out here with her kids. With the father of her
the only person who would probably think it was disrespectful is Diddy, because it's just telling his business. But anything that's the truth is, you know what I mean? Like,
but why you don't want us to know the truth?
Diddy?
Yeah,
because he's done a lot of crazy ass shit. This nigga is like allegedly like highly up there. Like he's been protected heavily.
Is it almost as much as we would say like a Jay-Z? Do you feel like?
Fam, it's on different levels. They're doing different things behind the scenes. And what Diddy's responsible for oh
man. Okay. If y'all it's like if y'all ain't picked up who we about to talk about tonight, yeah. You know, it's in the description too as well. So but Diddy, bro, we got to start from the very beginning.
I mean, if we start from the very beginning, then we got to start with Uptown Records.
Okay.
Because that's where you see Diddy come into play. You know what I mean? Between him.
Who found him? Do we know?
Well, he was working as A&R for Uptown. And so the pretty much who kind of founded it and started it was Andre Harrell, which if you guys don't know who Andre Harrell is, he was a rapper in the 80s, and he was one half of Dr. Jekyll. So you can look him up. But him, Diddy, who was A&R, and then you had I'll Be Sure, and
Diddy was over A&R?
Heavy D. He was A&R. So he found the talent pretty much. Okay. You know what I mean? And he was the source between the artist and the company, the label.
Okay, so and this is before Bad Boy even.
This is before Bad Boy.
Okay.
So that being said, Kim, you know what I mean, was you could say Kim was a founder also, because she's been there from the beginning, the beginning of all of it. She's been the only female to see.
Why did she deal with that? Kids wise?
Because necessarily, I'll Be Sure necessarily wasn't on some other shit.
But they were all in the mix together is what I'm saying. I'll Be Sure, her and Diddy. So
well, you got to remember, she got I'll Be Sure's kid first. So her and I'll Be Sure were a thing. You know what I mean? And whatever happened there happened, and Diddy came in after that. Yeah, so but she was there from the beginning, and she saw everything. And it's just crazy how out of everybody, Diddy's the only one who is perfectly fine, and everybody else is like, you know. And Kim was talking about shit from even on the early days. Like, the main thing she was gonna talk about was the fact that allegedly Diddy and Andre Harrell had a sex tape.
Who?
Diddy and Andre Harrell.
And she was about to put that out?
She put it in the book. So because of all that, allegedly, they're saying Kim didn't die from pneumonia. Yeah.
I forgot that's how she passed away. That what they're saying.
Yeah, pneumonia. And what's crazy, learned that Ed Winter, who was the deputy coroner for Kim Porter, he had said that there was a suspicious toxin in her body, and that the body needed further examination.
And that
he ended up getting taken off, and they put somebody else there, and it ended up taking that coroner longer than expected to come out with results and determine that it actually was indeed pneumonia. But what's funny about Ed Winter is that this nigga, he headed up Whitney's, Paul Walker's, Tom Petty's, Brittany Murphy's, Michael Jackson's. Not only that, this nigga, he was the one who said, like, I think that Michael Jackson had enough whatever it was called, whatever he had in the system, enough in him to kill a rhino or an elephant.
Shut up.
He said that. This is the coroner.
And he did all those people you're saying, though.
He did every single one of them. His very first one was Lana, what the fuck is her name? Lana Clarkson, who was I don't know if she was married to Phil Spector, who is a music producer, but that was his first high profile one.
Okay, so you've said so much in a little bit of time.
Yeah,
I got to go back to the beginning when you said he was with I'll be sharing on them. Who was that with? What record company was
Uptown Records.
Okay, so Biggie didn't really come till Bad Boy, or was he with Uptown?
No, he actually was signed to Uptown briefly before he was fired from Uptown, and he
was fired.
Yeah, and he immediately.
That's my question.
Took Biggie with him.
So my question is,
started Bad Boy.
Why did he get fired though?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, if anybody does know, we'll look into it. But if anybody know, comment. Whenever. I would like to know.
Yeah, but they parted ways. Him and Andre Harrell got into it about something.
So he only takes Biggie.
He took Biggie. But Uptown had signed Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, you know what I'm saying? Like Heavy D, So For Real, Guy, like that's who Uptown Records was representing. Christopher Williams, which, I mean, if we get into it a little deeper, Christopher Williams is allegedly the one who was caught. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? Allegedly what?
Caught,
With Diddy?
Yeah. Caught, sucking on the pito. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And that came out from Jaguar, right?
Okay, so when did Diddy get like that?
Did Diddy get like that? He been like that.
No. So he was doing that at Uptown?
I told you. Kim Porter said there was a sex tape between him and Andre Harrell.
Yeah, but was he that guy then doing that, or was that happening to him? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
For him to be where he is now, that was in him. Nobody made him nothing. This is what Diddy wanted.
I mean, I'm just saying. This is what Diddy. I should have do that with Justin Bieber. Is what I'm saying. Did somebody do him like that, or he was the one that just started making this shit up? This shit been in you, like you just said. Like it was just in you.
I mean, it all has to do with power. Straight up, because allegedly he was quoted saying, if I can make a blah 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 blah, then you know what I mean, I can do anything. And he said it was all about power. Because he was asked when that happened, the executive who had walked in asked him, like, why didn't you just close the door, like, or lock the door? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was his response.
His response was
power. It all has to do with power. And then he said that. That's allegedly. So but the link is below to watch the video where that's, you know what I'm saying? Facts. So
but let me ask you a question then. Why would you act? I can't say it. We're all live. Brittany think, BG. Why would you act like you didn't know what they were talking about when they were saying on Breakfast Club? Like, are you gay?
No, he knew. That's why he deflected the. Because what did he say? He said, I don't answer foolishness.
That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying. So he just deflected.
How is that foolishness? So you're doing some foolishness, is what you're saying. Then you get what I mean? Like you straight ignored the fact.
Yeah. I mean, you can't get.
I'm sorry. See the comment. Diddy was 19 in bed with Usher. Allegedly.
That's allegedly. Yeah, I don't that and see and that's what's fucked up, because that actually comes from his mouth.
I did see a clip of that.
Yeah, it's like that comes from his mouth. There's a clip, him, Usher, and Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's interviewing him.
Kevin Hart said this is crazy.
Right. And Diddy's clearly a little drunk and he's saying shit. And that's what he said when he was 10 years old. Now, was that really? I don't know, because from what I know, that Usher lived with Diddy for a year when he was 14. That's what I do know. But like I said, that came out of Diddy's mouth, so it's like it's hard to get past that.
It's the fact that the name of the camp is Flavor Camp, like
Diddy's Flavor Camp.
Like what?
Diddy's Flavor Camp. And
then it makes me wonder of, like, you know, some of his artists, because if we're gonna sit here and say allegedly, you know, that, you know, he was out here making people, you know, do that. Yeah. Mace, 112.
I mean, it's a lot of them.
Oh, Biggie.
It's a lot of them. Here's the thing, though. Oh man, there's been come out with Biggie's death that it's like it's not even what it seems. What we thought that it was, like probably what we thought growing up. You know what I'm saying? The narrative that we got, we understood, is not the narrative that really is. You know, and his bodyguard, what's his name? Damn, his name is let me see. Gene Dill. That's his former bodyguard. The link's below also, you can watch it. But he goes into detail about that night. He was there that night. He chased Biggie's car. Like he was there that night. So he goes into detail about that. And the information that he has, the shit that he's heard Diddy say himself, that he himself has repeated, to me, it just seems like Diddy set a lot of shit up. And then after finding out that Biggie was trying to leave Bad Boy,
that's what was going on.
Diddy, yeah, Biggie was trying to leave. He was shopping around different labels. I think he was about to head this way and go to death row. That's just what I think. I don't know for sure, but that's what I think.
So you allegedly get this man.
Yeah, Gene Dill said, I don't care if Tupac, Diddy said, I don't care if Tupac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Shit gotta go to jail, but something's gotta change.
It's the fact that losing. You name all three, though.
Right?
Tupac die, Big die, Shit go to jail. And that's just how it happened. My thing is, why is it that we just now hearing about this man though? Like, why is it like?
Because
it was some people that were trying to solve Biggie's case. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was documentaries and stuff that came.
Everybody was getting the runarounds because everything was getting wiped up. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Runarounds was. Look at the interview below. Yeah. It's Gene Deal, and he's talking to Vlad TV. And like I said, he says a lot. And he has other videos too where he's just been out like kind of exposing Diddy on his shit.
Why do you think people don't care? Because people feel, come on, what we just said, because we ain't, I mean, some of this stuff though I haven't heard till today. Yeah, what you just said, but you know the gist of it. People have heard this before. Like, ain't nobody really caring enough to.
I think it's just how much it's being pushed, internet wise. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think there is a very big change that's happening within this celebrity world.
Everybody getting exposed,
and it's not even just about it being exposed. Because like I said, like everybody's gonna become like famous at some point. Like it's gonna become obsolete. And the feds, the higher ups, they can't, these people are useless to them now at this point. The treatment and the shit that they were getting before is not gonna continue because shit's changing and they don't matter no more.
That's facts.
Diddy was a big one. And if you talk about pedophilia and you want to talk about, you know, the trafficking and shit, allegedly, from what Flavor Camp was, he was touching on some. You know what I'm saying? That sounds funny. Like some pedophilia shit to me.
Yeah.
That sounds like some grooming shit to me.
How do you do that? How do you, like, and Usher, why you weren't saying nothing?
I mean, I'm assuming for the same reasons a lot of people don't, especially being a kid. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying. When did you tell your peoples? Because I don't know, fam, if I would have just sat there.
Well, Usher's mom was saying that she sent him because she didn't know. She didn't know for a long time until she got around her son at one point and realized something was off. And that's when, but like I said, being a kid thinking like, okay, this is my dream. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do, but this is the adult who's in charge of me. You know what I mean? Like, Usher never said that
sleeping in the bed.
Usher never said anything that Diddy said, but Usher did say that there was a lot of things that he didn't understand going on. And he said this on Howard Stern.
That's what I'm saying. To say that, when did you realize? I mean, for you to not know what was going on, like,
Probably damn,
laying in the bed with him, allegedly, you know, but just laying in the bed with a grown man.
That's the same with what's his name, Raz B. He didn't say nothing until after B2K kind of.
I don't know. I feel like Raz B. This is an opinionated now. Okay. I feel like he done told somebody. I feel like.
What do you mean?
When this was going on, I don't feel like nobody didn't know that. I feel like somebody knew.
Everybody knew, just like everybody knew R. Kelly.
No, everybody didn't know R. Kelly though.
They knew R. Kelly. Everybody around
until R. Kelly allegedly.
No, everybody in R. Kelly's camp knew what he was doing.
True. Ooh,
they knew what he was doing.
That let you know there's some sick folks.
Yes. Yes. No. They knew what he was doing. They know when this nigga go takes a shit. They knew what he was doing.
Okay. So at this point, then we gotta ask yourself here: all you care about is the money? Like what you're getting out of this?
People do something strange for some change. They be doing lots of strange things for that change.
That's messed up. Flag on that. Yeah, fucking play.
No, it is. But that's why they say it's the devil's. You know.
Still.
That's his game. That's his game. I don't know.
Okay, so is Diddy like up there with the elites?
Yes. And here's the thing. For me, I'm because I'm really learning that there is so many different levels to this shit.
He's not that okay. That's what I mean. He's not the highest of the highest with the elites, because why would the FBI be messing with him?
No, see, he's not there. He's just another pawn. You know how we are like the on a chessboard. We're the actual pawns in the front first two rows. Then you got the row where they start upgrading who they are. You know what I'm saying?
So their positions. Even with updating who they are, does race play a part of this?
Financial. Race only plays a part to control us. Race don't play a part for them.
From the highest of the heights is what I'm talking about.
Race don't play a part for them. It plays a part if you're gonna go against them like Kanye did. You know what I mean? Because that's the cards they played. But like I said, they only play those cards to persuade us.
All this is our opinions, and I'm gonna just continue to say allegedly though too. And I talk YouTube, y'all be taking views. I don't want no views taken. I'm sorry, allegedly.
Right.
But
yeah.
What was I gonna say? It was something you said to that.
It's okay. Crazy. Like they're
so then where will we say if we're just
as far as his level?
Yeah.
Okay. As amongst the rest of them, he's high.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Amongst the rest of them fools, he's high. If you notice what Kanye said, can't nobody really fuck with me because I haven't killed nobody. He said that. He said that for a reason. And look, he got every.
And you don't care who it is.
But FBI coming for Diddy. They coming for Diddy.
Why do you feel like the FBI is coming for him now, though?
Because, like I said, his time is up. All their time's up for the most part. Unless you've made certain moves to level up. You know what I'm saying? All them, like Jay-Z. Jay-Z fucking with the NFL. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga set. He already done.
That's why I think he tried to get BET and it just didn't work out for him. He tried. He attempted.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Diddy he's becoming.
And don't think Tyler. I mean, just all right, Tyler Perry. He got BET.
Yeah.
All right.
That's. I mean, it's only.
Jay-Z, what you say? NFL.
There's been a lot of
TV.
I've allegedly heard a lot of things about Tyler Perry too.
That's what I'm
sexually assaulting male
because he went through that. That was something that he went through as a kid.
So
allegedly, but he said it himself.
On set. But But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z leveled up to a different, he's touching different areas. But I mean, first of all, Diddy's music really wasn't that popping in the first place. Like he had hits, but it was more the hooks and the beats. Diddy as an artist.
Are we talking about as an artist? Oh, okay. I was gonna say because Bad Boy had. Ooh.
No. I'm not talking about the label. I'm talking about him.
Him as an artist.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So
he had some.
Yeah.
It was like radio.
His features. When he was featured on something.
That's true.
The joint was hot. Or if somebody was featured on his shit, if he had something by himself.
You making me I have to look up Diddy.
What by himself song do you know?
That's what I'm saying. Now you're making me look because I feel like
I
feel like I shouldn't.
I don't know not one Diddy song that he does by himself. I'm really trying to think. Okay, well, I don't know, but yeah. So as far as persuading people, he doesn't have that. What they need is people to persuade the masses. You know what I mean? Diddy was very he was an asset as far as their indulgements. You know what I mean? Their parties, their,
fam, you ain't lying. I'm just sitting here going through almost every last one of his songs. Shit.
I'm dead. Yeah, man. But yeah.
So maybe you're right. Maybe it was just Bad Boy. It was the label for me that I liked. Because I was like, you're right.
He built a brand and he did it successfully. But here's the thing, his brands, Bad Boy hasn't been hot for a minute because he stopped fucking with the artists.
Well, I heard he was like taking the artist stuff, like not giving them.
Some people say he wasn't paying them. You know what I'm saying? Like he
how and you that
because he does bad business, and that's the way. That's the only way. Like he's facading his good business, but at the end of the day, the FBI kind of sweeps up everything anyway for him. So, but that's not going to happen too much longer because I didn't even tell you that Ed Winter.
Who's that?
My nigga, the deputy coroner I was telling you about. He died.
What?
Yeah.
How?
In March.
How? What was the cause of death?
Natural causes. That's what they said. But he passed away.
So a lot of his stuff.
It just so happens now that Diddy's under fire again. But I mean, I'm not saying that's allegedly. That's just my thought because the way that nigga be working, I'm telling you that shit.
So you can't get Cam's Porter's book nowhere.
The publishing company, he allegedly paid them to not publish it. Yeah. Apparently, Kamar Lee allegedly is kind of spilling beans on some shit too.
Did he get the right to this? Like now he has her
the
copy?
Book?
Yeah. Like where is the book?
Honestly, I don't know. But I'll be sure said there was a book, and he the things that he was saying is what prompted them to reopen her investigation. And we know what happened to I'll Be Sure. Like he was in a coma for a little bit.
What gets me is I'll Be Sure. I feel like his son, Quincy, acts like he's more of Diddy's son than his own.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the loyalty of
but it's crazy.
You gotta understand it is their father too. This is all they know, like all the kids. Because if it's like
I can't say I'll Be Sure wasn't in Quincy's life. I don't know.
No, I'm not saying that. But all y'all kids have to know what's really going on just as much as Kim Porter and them know.
I mean, here's the thing. If you allegedly got your son taking the heat for some shit for you, he already knows. He already knows the shit, which is why he operated the way he operated with you.
And who you pay for that to just silence out like that? Because the baby mama show said a lot. Like, who'd you pay for this not to come out? Like, why do we not know what happened by now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's messed up. If Justin took that for you, that's wrong.
I don't even know what's happening with that anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
But news gets shuffled so quickly now. So it's like, I don't know.
Literally every other week is something.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay. I gotta get back on Diddy though.
Yeah.
This flavor count.
Yeah. Usher, Justin Bieber. I'm assuming. I mean, there's others. I know there's others. Hold on, let me see.
But even with that, like, why would you have young kids? Because Usher was 10, you said, right?
Well, what I know from my research, he was 14 when he went to go live with him for a year.
Okay, so he was 14. But even then, why would you have a 14-year-old?
I mean, Justin Bieber was 15. when that video of him, Diddy offering him the car in the mansion popped up, he was 15 in that video.
Well, that's what Bow Wow said about JD too, allegedly. But that's kind of like the same thing.
Here's what's interesting.
He don't fuck with JD.
Chris Brown was on, and he had said to them that Diddy actually he was trying to sign with Bad Boy in the very first place before ever going to Def Jam. But in the end, Diddy wasn't fucking with him.
Why?
Nori laughed and said, "I bet you if you would have danced, he would have went with you." I mean, come on now. Come on. And he didn't want Chris Brown. Chris Brown wasn't fucking with that. He went there when he was I think younger than 15.
So you literally wanted them to do this every time, and if they're not doing this, you're not gonna sign them?
I mean, that's how how he got Christopher Williams to.
That's initiating him to get the Bad Boy.
He told Christopher Williams, allegedly, he told Christopher Williams that he'll sign him to a demo deal. After that, which after that, he got his demo deal, which was gonna be transitioned more to an album deal, but that never came about. Yeah, like. And that can be found in the interview below also with Jaguar White. Fuck, man. Her name is tongue twisted me. Jaguar Right. Yeah. And she's giving all the information. She's been perceived as being crazy too. But she's been in the game for a minute writing. So
what's you said Kim Porter's homegirl name?
Kamar Lee. She was.
All she had to do was come out with a TV show. Not too much.
Not with what she know, because Russell Simmons apparently was on some dicey shit too. So, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people be keeping their mouths shut. Like, there's certain things, and that's why I say about Diddy being kind of like ahead of. In this area, particular department, he's ahead of a lot of other people because he's kind of like, not gathering, but he's putting it together. He's putting this shit together. You know what I mean? The parties, the weird shit that goes on. You know what I mean? The grooming. Like he's head of a lot of that.
You gotta put it out there with Jamie Foxx. The parties. You said parties, and that's exactly where my mind went.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, Jamie Foxx has been saying that Diddy's has had like crazy ass parties. You know what I mean?
Conspiracy saying that why he going through what he going through.
That's what
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But what's crazy is that it's not just Jamie Foxx. You know what I mean? Like Will Smith. Will Smith, they're saying like him and Will low key may have been like on a regular type basis. Yes.
Flag on the motherfucker.
Yes, my nigga. Yes. The same type of parties that Diddy be doing transitioned over to Will and Jada. And we all know what the word about Will and Jada has been for years. They swingers, they be doing, you know what I mean? That's been, but I heard that as a kid. So that's been around. And it's like, even Jaguar White says like, they even ended up having like a little type of camp at their house. And it that stemmed from what Diddy was doing, you know what I'm saying? And they brought that to their house. Niggas like Meek Mill was there, you know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up.
Bashira Gray from Empire, the youngest son.
What happened to him?
I don't know, but they said you know what I mean? Like they kind of wasn't fucking with what was going on, and they hightailed that shit out of there. But clearly August was the only one that kind of stuck around and stayed and allegedly and fell into the shit, you know. But the shit goes deep. The rabbit hole goes deep when it comes to Diddy,
because he's people do for money.
Yeah, he's a stem of like a lot of shit. Like you can trace so much shit back to Diddy. It's crazy. I didn't even know, like,
because he's showing all these people these different parties, and these people try to stem and do it themselves. Like, you really
I don't even know if it's doing themselves, because apparently him and Will had a very, I don't even know if they you know, had a very close relationship. Like, they was tight. Damn. Will got his own stories too, so you know what I mean. You got Tisha Campbell, is that her name? Gina?
Shut up.
No, but they were saying that's kind of why her and Dwayne
broke up,
because
she wasn't going with that. That was a real black woman.
Because Will and Dwayne was over there taking trips together, and they spent more time with each other than
I heard a little bit of that.
Yeah. So,
and that's allegedly, but
yeah, that's allegedly, but I mean, it's crazy. I'm telling you, he is the olive branch to a lot of bullshit as far as music, and not even just music, but because I didn't know how tight he was to Mark Cuban. Like, I didn't know like this fool just.
It makes me wonder if Nick Cannon is covered like that a little bit.
You think so?
I want to know, because he lost Wildin' Out, and then you totally got it back, like within a blink of an eye. I don't know. It's only lost for like not even a whole year. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that one. Anybody know? Y'all comment too, but
maybe. I don't know, but I do know Diddy is for sure.
It makes me want to know what the kids know,
or how they feel about it. Are clearly
all of them.
Yeah, they with it. They with it. I don't really see them too much.
You don't know what Kim Porter was telling them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They may have a different perspective. Like, wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what these kids know.
But as far as the sons, like they 10 toes down.
Yeah. Ride or die.
Yeah. It seems like it. Very much so. So
even to his son, what's the other one? Christian.
Yeah.
Bro, that even to where his music, he was sounding like his daddy.
Yeah, King Combs.
I'm not calling that boy that.
King Combs. That's his name. Yeah, that's his name. King Combs. I don't know. I mean, he's just that. Dude, I don't know.
You don't think people know this?
What? All this information?
Yeah, not all of it.
No. Honestly, I didn't even know that he had already been investigated by the FBI like years ago.
Why nobody asked Faith Evans? I bet that woman know. She was with Biggie.
You think so? Yeah, that pillow talk is a motherfucker. Yeah.
You make a baby with that lady.
Yeah.
Why ain't nobody asked that lady nothing?
I don't know. That's a good question, honestly. That's a big. That's what Tupac also. That's what Pac said.
Pac did? Allegedly, we don't know. I mean, he said it.
Yeah.
Isn't that what stemmed the whole so-called beef between them two?
I mean, apparently, allegedly.
Like if something happened, and he got mad. And
honestly, though, I feel like the way shit was going, though, that shit was inevitable. At some point, I mean, if Gene Deal, what he said was correct, at some point, Diddy was gonna do something to aggravate the situation and escalate it to where it got to. That was his whole plan. I didn't even know Biggie's mom was saying in a documentary and she said it, like him and Diddy weren't even like cool like that.
That's why I would love to get Faith's point of view. I feel like she sat back as a black woman too, who's being nosy and even.
But here's the thing too. I feel like if anybody would know the most, it would be his mom. Mm-hmm. I don't even think it would be Faith, because I think he already saw the two side. You know what I mean? I think he probably knew something was going on. He got a whole album about it. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying? Like, he foresaw it. So it's like he saw what was going on.
That's crazy. I don't know. I just feel like it's more people that real deal know.
Yeah, no, there is. And if more people like the bodyguard and the writer come out, like,
they ain't never. That's what I'm saying. It just.
I don't know what they're saying too much about Jean, but they're making Jaguar right seem like she's crazy when she says shit. Which she, you know, she is. She be on she wild. But you know what I mean? Like, you got to take into account that this woman has been around these people and seen so much.
I don't know. I just feel like it's got to be, you know, somebody. Well, it's got to be what's happening. Like, I know the FBI process is like,
yeah.
Of course, you're not gonna just get something quick, but are we gonna get something? Is that gonna just come out? Is that something like? I don't know. Because I mean, you said people were like on house arrest.
Oh, as far as 2020,
wearing boots. It's just don't get in trouble like that. Is what I'm saying.
Do y'all? I hope y'all know this, okay? Because there's pictures. You can look at the timestamps. These niggas is wearing boots. Who was it? Hillary, McCain, and Ellen had one. Like boots, like your leg was broke boots, like, or like you had a real bad sprain boot. You know what I mean? They all had one. Oprah all had one.
Was it on the same leg?
Yes. There's pictures. And here's a fucked up thing too, because eventually we're gonna have to stop telling y'all like go look, because there's so much AI shit going on that nobody's gonna know what the fuck is real and fake no more.
We're gonna lose these conversations.
Germany just had a whole sermon ran by and written by an AI.
Shut up.
Yes. From the speech to the music to what what verses it was gonna read. A whole sermon written and given by an AI.
People finna lose their jobs.
Ain't that shit crazy?
I mean, is that something that's just gonna take over, or is this?
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So,
oh yeah.
At this point, people not even gonna work no more.
If you're thinking like this shit ain't coming for us, like you're naive at this point. Like clearly you're not up on what's going on around the fucking world.
So people not gonna be able to work no more.
I mean, it's gonna be real weird. It's gonna get real weird out here.
Like you're gonna have a license just to go to the grocery store.
I think things are gonna be very regulated, unfortunately.
It's about to be weird.
I don't know if we can stop it at this point.
What do you mean? Stop it. Niggas, aliens just hit Vegas.
Yo.
What?
Okay, so we did touch base a little bit on this. Do we know what happened to the family since then?
They just went silent.
They went silent? Is that a for real thing? They went silent? They haven't came back on and said anything?
No, they went silent and want privacy.
I get it. But that also concerns me in this type of situation, because it's like, did they really go silent, or did they go silent? Or do they really want their privacy? And honestly, if you want your privacy, you shouldn't put it on the internet in the first place. I'm just going to be real. You knew that was going to happen. You had to have known that was going to happen. At this point, it's like Spider-Man. You get the responsibility. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? What's that quote of Spider-Man was say, you want to be a superhero or whatever, you gotta obtain that responsibility. Something like that. It don't
so fam, but what happens?
That's the same thing.
So what happens? We just say aliens touched the backyard of these folks' house and it was a boom, and you showed a picture of it, and that's the end of it. Like, that's it. There's no proof of nothing.
I mean, I'm assuming something else is gonna happen pretty soon.
Because I showed you a TikTok.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
Honestly, oh man, it's got me fucked up.
Allegedly, yes. We talking about these aliens that's allegedly hit.
Yeah. It's like, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not saying that there's not aliens. I'm not so naive to think that we are the only creatures ever, you know what I'm saying? But in this case, do I think I don't.
What you trying?
I don't think. I can say that they saw something. Did I see it? No. In the video, did I see it? Not enough for me to say, oh yeah.
Definitely saw the image.
They saw something.
Dang, I wish we could have put this in the description. It's too late.
I could add it though.
But there's a TikTok out here that showed, I guess, the breakdown of the aliens that supposed to have landed.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And the image that I saw was a huge.
And I was trying very hard to see
huge blur image.
Yeah.
But it was something.
If that was an iPhone, like, come on.
That was an iPhone.
I'm about to get rid of mine.
But that's true.
That's the case.
That's true. We saw it. We saw an iPhone, a comparison to the Android.
That shit is trash. Fucking trash. That's the one thing you should get is a shot of of that. And you can't even do that, iPhone. You can't even get that shit together. Y'all supposed to be top. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it makes you think, like, So
get you a Samsung.
But I did see an image, is what I'm saying. If it was,
all I'm saying is iPhone got me fucked up.
Bro, it was huge. It was huge.
So were trees. So it's like I don't.
What if it is as big as a fucking tree? Okay, I'm just not gonna sit here and say aliens is fake.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm definitely not saying that aliens do not exist. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying in this case.
Going back to that, how do you talk about it like that?
And then it just goes. That's why I say, like, should we be concerned?
No, because they didn't even really. They put it on the news. It was on the news. I showed you.
But if they went radio silent, that could mean like the government got to them and
Shut that shit down. Yes, I feel like NASA did that.
You think so?
Yes.
You think they're okay though?
No, something's going on, and y'all are testing it out. I'm telling you, y'all testing it out. We're about to go into war. And y'all about to test some shit. I don't know what's going on. If y'all has anybody seen that, Jay? Have you seen that? We talked about a little bit last week.
Also, look to Project Bluebeam, because that could be a little something that's going on also with this. You know what I mean? Know. It's all something. We're rolling in on some fucking weird ass times. You know what I'm saying? Like shit's weird.
And I don't think the world is gonna be ready for it. People gonna be going crazy.
I don't know.
They tested it out with COVID. Because what did y'all was the vaccine? What did y'all really put in us? Like
the fact that it's not even like on the market like that, not even FDA approved.
How is it not FDA approved, but it's mandatory to take?
I don't know.
So y'all didn't give a damn about us. Y'all tried. Y'all tested. What if that was like COVID. Y'all killed half of the world off? Now y'all about to do it again with this alien shit.
What if that was like making it mandatory was kind of like just practice to see if making shit mandatory was gonna actually work.
Yes.
Whether we was really gonna go for it or whether we was gonna fight for our rights.
But in the meantime, what did you put in it? Like, what was it? Because even if we say something else is going on with Jamie Foxx, what did y'all are saying the vaccine is what made him have paralyzed? Allegedly. But
what I'm confused about is why at this point is he getting the vaccine? I thought COVID was over. Like that was announced, right? That was announced that COVID was
as a state of emergency.
Yeah.
You can still catch COVID, but it's not like state of emergency.
So then why did they pull it off the shelf?
The mandates, it's not mandated to do it anymore. So like, what are y'all putting on? Are they old now? Like, why are y'all the people? What is it that you are giving us?
I don't know.
What are you injected with?
I don't know. What if that's like what, like when the aliens come, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they beam people up. What if that's like the magnetic pull, the COVID that's gonna pull the people in?
I don't think they're gonna beam us up though.
No. I'm just going off that.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. All I know is I feel like people are gonna go crazy when that stuff happens. Y'all went crazy with COVID.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't buy nothing in the stores.
People are gonna go crazy. Period.
I stood in line to go into Walmart.
What do you mean to go into Walmart
during COVID?
That's like Black Friday type shit.
Right?
Yeah. Like,
no, for real. To go into, think about it. That's how bad it got. Only a certain amount of people could be in Walmart. I stood in line.
Damn. Why do people go?
That's how it's gonna go
like that, yo.
That's how it's gonna go. It's gonna be that tip plus some.
Look, people, it is
shit.
Way more. I don't know. Honestly, use your instincts.
True.
Use your instincts about everything. If you don't got any, like I don't know. I don't know who doesn't have instincts. I don't. we're all some sort of primal. You know what I mean? There's primal in us, so it's like we should have some type of instinct. But it's like use your head, people. Like honestly, a lot of people think things are necessary that really aren't necessary. It's become necessary because we're so used to it. But you know, when shit hits the fan and something like the worst scenario could ever happen, it's like none of that's gonna matter. The most minimal thing is gonna matter. You're not at that point even gonna care if you have like the same clothes on for like a year because shit's not gonna matter. You know what I mean? If the worst case scenario could ever happen.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now who I don't like. Like right now, I know that I went off topic and I apologize. But Azalea Banks and how she's handling stuff.
She be an issue.
Why? Why is the hatred that strong?
I don't know. But I'm gonna be real, like
to say that
she brings that same energy to everything. It's like she beefs with everybody. But she got an issue with everything. Her
babies, like some kids lost their mama. Like, why are you even on that right now? You didn't even have to say.
Did she say an apology or anything?
No.
Yeah, I don't think she usually don't.
My opinion.
She says her opinion.
You act just like a Candace, bro. You something wrong with you. If you really that mad, if you're that mad,
that's the same energy. She be so mad. Like I'm telling
you can't just have a comeback as a black woman. Like, bro, you making
a comeback. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't even know one Azalea Banks song. I just know
that's not what I mean.
That she be having an issue.
That's not what I meant by comeback. Oh. I wasn't talking about her career.
I was like,
I'm talking about what you mad that man made you cry on national TV. That's what I meant by that.
I mean, first of all, be glad you're on national TV.
If you knew you couldn't take jokes and be in the hot seat, why are you going wilding out? The name is Wilding Out. You wilding out. First of all,
who cries? Show. Who cries on Wilding Out? Like,
I tell you, he ain't say nothing to piss you off like that. That's all I'm saying. That, like, bro, come on. You have no decency for that woman's death. FDC at this very moment.
Yeah.
Like, to say that. Yeah. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Sick. I say, go get help. Weird one. Go get help.
She a weird one. She is. I definitely agree.
That's crazy. I don't know.
No, that's hella crazy. But she literally just, I don't know, dude. Like I said, I don't know one song. I just know that she's mad.
I can't even listen to your song now. Like,
what song?
Didn't she rap?
Isn't that who Azalea is? You don't even know.
Isn't Azalea Banks a rapper? No,
I don't know.
The fuck? What is that?
Let me see. Research. Hit that up. What's Azalea Banks? What's Azalea Banks? Who's Azalea Banks? Like, I don't know one song. I just know that she literally has an opinion about everything, and she be beefing with everything and everybody. And
she's a rapper.
She's a rapper.
She is an American rapper, singer, songwriter.
What song? Give me a song.
I don't see one that I would
know. And this is no offense to you, Azalea Banks. I know you gonna have something to say about this.
I don't give a damn. Cry on this, because you wrong.
Get us some views.
I can't even find one. They ain't gave me no.
See, you looking at her songs though.
Yeah,
and you don't know one.
I don't see it.
Then how you know her name?
Because I googled her.
Because she be coming up in the headlines about she got an issue with something.
Yeah.
Azalea, you make music, girl? Anyway, I don't know, man.
Luxury. 212.
What? Fears.
The big beat.
The what?
The what?
The big beat.
Beat?
The new book. I don't know what this is.
Y'all playing. Y'all playing with these names. I can't. Y'all making shit up. Anyway, these two. I don't know, man. Well, Azalea, sit your ass down. You don't need to be on no national TV no more.
Cancel her. If we could cancel anybody, that is my recommendation.
I feel like she'd be trying to cancel herself. That's how mad she be.
Cancel.
Like she be.
Go get some help.
Shit. She a weirdo. My bad.
Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all better. What's a good advice I would give today?
What?
Everything we just.
Wait, we have to come up with good advice. Hold on.
Because what I was gonna say is, y'all pay attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, if you see some crazy shit, because Diddy did some crazy shit. I'm just saying, if you see that.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What
did he do?
Hi.
Get right now. Wait. Look, I think we might be done. Yeah. ChopShop. ChopShop, we out.
Because I caught myself. I was about to say something